Alright guys, this is going to be part 2 of my heroic raid videos, of my series basically. You don't need to see my ugly mug today, so I just thought show the footage straight away. This is the team we're going to use very quickly. It's going to be Dr. F, going to be Ursula lead, Hades, Dr. F, Pain and Panic, and Queen of Hearts. Now, This is you can have variations of this team. If you're using this team against Rock, it's better to use Oogie Boogie and Cruella. You can also use Cruella here in general, just to sacrifice a Neil, so you can guarantee to get Ursula and Hades empowered really quickly. I prefer a different approach with this. I actually like to taunt an eel with Dr. F, and I'll explain why. With Cruella, she's going to sacrifice the eel straight away. With Dr. F, you're going to actually be able to ensure that the tornado attacks the eel rather than attacking anyone else. I'm pretty sure, I'm not got this confirmed, but I've asked a bunch of people and I've had this from all of my testing. The Tornado Titan is designed to go after Hades. It's definitely a thing. If you don't protect Hades, he's just going to be targeted first. So this is why I like to use, this is why I like to taunt an eel, and this is why I'd rather use Dr. F over Cruella on the Tornado Titan. If you're using Oogie Boogie, obviously you can taunt with him, but it's just easier for me. This team really, I quite like Queen of Hearts here because you've got some heals with Dr. F when you're losing some of the soldiers, and it can keep your run going a little bit longer. So anyway, I'm going to show you. Well, this is all the footage here from about 6 minutes long of me just failing. So you don't need to see that. But this is the actual run. Now, full disclosure, this run was a mistake, and the reason I'm showing it is because it's kind of an important lesson, really. Always make sure that you turn your game onto 1x when you're about to die, especially against the Rock Titan and the Tornado Titan. If the Tornado Titan has all these actually, I just want to stop there. If the Tornado Titan has all these mini tornadoes, he's just going to kill your team very, very quickly. Now, first thing I like to do is I usually like to try land continuous damage with Ursula's big move. I then stasis the tornado just because it gives me a little bit more time to prepare for its opening move. I then taunt the eel. Now, it's very important to use Hades' middle ability, so he gets these stacks of these counter stacks. And as you can see, it's taken the attacks already. It's kind of not, you've taken the focus away from Hades. Don't use any of Queen of Hearts. Sorry, let's just pause there. Don't use any of Dr. F, Ursula, or Pain and Panic on the mini tornadoes. The first one you want to do is your Queen of Hearts ability, which gets rid of them all. You're only going to want to do the Ursula polymorph, the Dr. F polymorph, and possibly Pain and Panic stasis once you're going into your second run. That means there's only going to be one tornado left to be pulled into attack. So there you go. You can tell this wasn't going to be an optimal run, and I screwed up because I don't even have Hades empowered here. So this really was a botched run, but you effectively want that eel to empower both these characters. It still gets empowered. It's just not a very good empowered run. I don't know. Sometimes I like to stasis the tornado again just to give me a bit more time. But I think this attempt I wanted to save it. You can see at this point. Now I'm going to panic. Now I'm going to shadow Pain and Panic. The aim is we're going to be taking out these little tornadoes with Pain and Panic, Ursula, and Dr. F. It's going to leave this one left. You're just going to have to take the hit from this one. Was pretty lucky there that it actually went after Dr. F. I've noticed that the tornado always goes after Hades in the beginning, but sometimes he switches up his attacks after that. And now finally got him empowered, but this wasn't going to be a run I was going to save, by the way. It just so happened that, you know, I kind of screwed up. But main thing, got to empowered now. I had 5 stacks on Hades, and to be honest, I was going to restart, and stupid me carried on attacking. You'll see in a second. Tried to put it on 1x and tried to slow down, but not to be. Anyway, that's your Tornado Titan run. I've showed this run before, I believe. This team can easily get above 400k. The aim here really is what you want is Hades to have a bunch of counter stacks and undefeatables, which he gets when he's empowered. And then it's going to be a case of him getting hit and just spamming the Titan in the middle with as many basics as possible. I wish I had a better run to show you guys, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. A bit of a lesson in putting your game on 1x and restarting accordingly. Obviously, had all of this restart, so you know, it is what it is basically. Right, now moving on to the next team. Okay, so this next team, I'm gonna pause there real quick. Right, so this is a standard Kingdom team now. It's flexible, but the main trio you're going to be using is Bell, Beast, and Horned King. These last 2 spots can be taken up by anyone really. I put Shan Yu in here for his lead. Obviously, he hits quite hard, and Davey is really good at just kind of laying out the damage. You can also have his summons doing a bit of damage. He can also kill one of the tornado summons with his special ability, which silences. But the aim here is you're not really going to need that. It's just a fail-safe in case, you know, it takes a taunt or something. What you're going to be doing is it steals a taunt and puts it on one of the mini nados. Now what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be calling Beast to intimidate one side, and Bell's going to intimidate the other side. And Hornkin, when he's got his Cauldron out, does massive damage, and being able to call both the Horned King and Beast to assist after empowered does quite big damage, because Beast can survive a little bit longer. Usually has a couple of debuffs on him, so he can hit the tornado a couple times, and Horned King also can he just delivers big damage anyway, so regardless of the debuffs. So this is why we use this team. Spells don't really matter so much here. I used Slumber. Slumber's good for getting rid of the mini tornadoes, but again, you probably don't need that with this team. And Bucket's just there to kind of assist the basic attacks and do a bit more damage if possible. And also, it might get targeted by one of the mini nados and you know, help your cause a little bit. Please note that we start first here because the Rock Titan is still alive. We do both the Rock Titan and the Tornado Titan at the same time for efficiency purposes. If this is your first heroic, I would suggest you kind of wait and you do them one by one just to make sure that you're making the most of your attacks. Right, so first things first is just laying the damage out, and now we're going to intimidate both sides. So you see here the one problem with having the Rock Titan alive is you don't often. So I'm just going to pause that there. You don't often land the intimidates. Most of the time you land the intimidates, but sometimes you don't. That's why Davey's there to clean up that mini tornado. And now good, we've landed Shaken on the main tornado, so we can hit those crits. Big damage from Horn King, and here we go. Tried to land that as another debuff from Davey. And you're just going to be focusing your damage now on the main tornado titan. There are many variations of this team. Just going to stop there very quickly. You can add Hercules in here, who's awesome. If you're lucky enough to be able to not use him against the Rock Titan, Hercules does amazing with this team and can really hit past empowered if you're calling him to assist with Beast, and then Horn King is at the back somewhere. The other great thing about Davey is he's not actually dead. He's just soaked up some attacks, so you can keep going. Ignore that. That was really dumb. Tried to put Slumber on one of the mini tornadoes with harmful immunity. That's okay. This isn't the most amazing run. I think after my mess up on the in my other run, I was probably not concentrating as well. But you see, we've reached empowered now. The aim is just to go beyond it a little bit with these crewmates. You've also got another sort of potential target for the tornado. Kind of keep away from Beast and Horn King. Once that pot goes down as well, you're not going to be landing the big damage from Horn King. So at this point, I'm just trying to do as much as I can. Now, I was trying to decide whether I wanted to keep this run. I think I managed to get a big attack off with Davey, like one of his special abilities, which is why I thought, you know what, I'm past empowered at this point. If I can land like this big hit now, you know, 22k crit past empowered was the reason I kept this run, but we'll see where I land up, where I end up. Okay, 376k, not bad. Definitely can be better. Remember, you only really need to get past 300k. That's kind of a benchmark we used as a club, but this can definitely do more. Wasn't the best run. Obviously, if you're subbing Hercules, you can do more. I've had better runs with this team anyway. You know, Beast died a little bit earlier than I'd hoped. But you know, 376k, not too bad. And again, it showcases that, you know, there is room for human error. You know, with my last run, didn't put it on 1x. That you can see in this run, I obviously did slow it down because I was trying to decide whether I would have kept that run. If I didn't land that big damage from Davey, I probably wouldn't have kept it and then restarted and tried to do more. But anyway, the main thing here is showing you the teams and showing you why it works this way. Horn King can do big damage. It's great when he's being called to assist by Bell, and you know, him and Beast make a a good pairing for this Titan. All right, so there you have it, guys. That is my Heroic Raid 2-team summary for this Titan, and we'll be moving on to Lava next. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.